Hi guys, this is John here. Continuing our case study on building a drone training company called Eduvance. So in the previous lecture we saw how to look at a services company, what will be the training model and who are our customers. In this lecture we will look at what is the value proposition we are providing, means what is the problem we are solving for the customer, who is our competition, and how are we different from our competition. So here, let us first say the problem that we are solving for the customer is, number one, we are providing a personalized training service. Number two, we are helping students build their creative thinking and critical thinking. So these are the two key problems we are helping students solve. If you feel like adding more points here, you can go ahead and do that. Now, who are our competitors? So this is how we can go ahead and find companies. So we'll say drone training companies in India. So now you will find multiple different types of companies. Now remember, the company that we are starting, Eduvance, is for students. So now that I searched for drone training companies, it's giving me companies that also train professionals, that is older people who want to do the job of a drone pilot. So let us now filter this search to student drone training companies and let us see our options. So still Google doesn't help me a lot here. So let us go ahead and revise this search to school drone training. Still it doesn't help us. So now let us again revise our search and say drone STEM training. So now you've got some options here. We've got some companies which are abroad. So now we've got to go ahead for India. So now you've got drone robotics in Rajasthan. You've got SP Robotics. So we've got SP Robotics. Then we've got Skyfi Labs. So now what I'm trying to show you is how do you search for your competition, right? Just by searching a keyword, for example, drone training India, you will not get your right competition. You need to understand that you are a company who is providing training to school students, and your competition will be companies who provide training to school students. So accordingly you have to search on Google, and it's not just about searching but also finding out what they are offering. So for example, this company SP Robotics Works provides the drone kit as well. Now you have to compare your training program and see how it compares to these training programs offered by this company. So that said, you will have to look at how your training programs are different and then go ahead and compare. So let us go ahead and put in our answers here. So you've got SP Robotics Works. So your first competitor name is SP Robotics, and please put in their website here. Then your second competitor is actually based on more research. I found another competition here called VCAN Education. So WeCan Education is another company who provides training or drones. So here, if you actually look at their training programs carefully, workshops and trainings, you will find that they have a program on drone development. So they are another competitor. So we will add them here. So we'll say WeCan Education. Now, the next section you are aware of. So the software is saying please enter a valid website. So go ahead and knock off the HTTPS, click save and next. Now the software will also not take a / here. So please eliminate the / here as I'm knocking this off, and then say save and next. So now you have to decide how is your drone training program different from SP Robotics and WeCan Education. So for now, I'm going to put in some aspects that I think are different from Eduvance versus SP Robotics and WeCan Education. So I know we have better trainers, we have a better support software, and we have better support hardware. So here we will say our trainers are more qualified and experienced. Number 2, we provide a drone simulator with our training programs. Number 3, our support hardware is more durable. Similarly, against WeCan Education, we definitely have better service people. Now, WeCan Education and Eduvance use the same hardware. We both buy from Drona Aviation. If you remember, if I showed you, here we will be buying our product from either Drona or Tello. Now, in Eduvance's case, Eduvance buys its drones from Drona, and so does WeCan Education. So both WeCan Education and Eduvance both have the same drones. So in this case, we will not say better hardware. Our service quality is better because we have doubt solving sessions with students, which WeCan Education does not. So we can take the first 2 points from here and we put it here. And in terms of service quality, we say that Eduvance provides doubt solving sessions. Now, what are we trying to do here? Basically, we are trying to say, how are we different? And when I say we, how is Eduvance different from its competitors? Now, you know it's very important to justify that. If you are not different from your competitor, students will not take your service. So that is very important here. So let's click on save and next. Now, in today's section, what we saw was identifying your competition and understanding how you are different from your competition, and also understanding what is the value proposition you have provided to your student. So just to quickly summarize what we have learned, we have looked at how our drone services is solving a problem for our customer. Then we looked at who is our competition, and then we looked at how we are different from our competition. And I also showed you that how do we efficiently search for competition on Google. It's not just about searching on Google, but it's also about understanding how to efficiently put the right words. So before we came to Drone STEM Training India, we did drone STEM training, which did not give us good results. We looked for drone school training, which did not give us good results. We saw student drone training programs in India. We did not get good results. So remember, it's also important to put in the right keywords, which we finally arrived at, called drone STEM training. Okay, so this is very important. So that said, we will close this lecture. In the next lecture, we will look at how do we decide on the R&D part, and how do we hire people and whether we need to hire people or not. So that is important. So let me show you that part in the next lecture of this case study. I hope this lecture was clear, guys. I'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you.